YouTube. It's Tuesday, February 6th, 2024. Said I was gonna start vlogging, at least 3 or 4 times a week, just to keep people tapped in. What's going on with me in this training world and day-to-day life right now, because I live in Nashville and I train in Murfreesboro, which is probably like 30 minutes south of Nashville. I am navigating through this Nashville traffic to try to get back to Murfreesboro because it's 2:17 and people are leaving Nashville to head wherever they're going south of Nashville. Not a real busy day today because high school games are on Tuesdays and Fridays here in Tennessee. So actually I only have one workout later tonight after I go to a game to watch Addison Milton at Central Magnet High School. I'm going to work out a couple guys from MTSU. Justin Porter has been working with me for about a month now. Has seen a lot of improvement in this month. And Jack Jubenville, who is a walk-on but is very talented and very skilled, been working with me since he was probably in the 8th or 9th grade, and now he's a sophomore in college. I'm gonna head back to the borough, definitely gonna get a workout in for myself, mind, body, spirit. And I'm going to just keep you updated throughout this day. But right now, I wanna vent a little bit since I got time in this traffic. To give you more of a history of WeWorkHoops, man, I'm just gonna give you a quick story. 2011, me and my guy Christian Simmons sitting on the couch at his house. And he had been training for a minute, probably like 4 or 5 months before, and I tagged along. I was like, I want to do this too. And he was like, man, we need to come up with a name with the company. We just sit on the couch throwing names back and forth. And all of a sudden he said, WeWorkHoops, and we just ran with it. It's taken off, and it's taken both of us places we never thought it would. It's crazy how it really started with we had no social media presence, we had no business cards, it was just all word of mouth. People just started gravitating to us. But truth moment, we first started training, I felt so stupid. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like at times I'd be in workouts, I feel like I was stealing the parents' money. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I just felt like they would come to me like, oh my God, it was a great workout. I was like, was it? Because I wasn't confident in my craft at that point. I wasn't confident. Honestly, you should just watch Christian train the girls, because when we first started, he trained the girls and I trained all the guys. And I would just watch, and I would just really just go back and just imitate it the same way when I would be with Toe and Dez. It was crazy. When his wife got an assistant coaching job at Ole Miss, I think that's when everything took a turn for me, because I had to learn how to do everything on my own. And it made me start, even though I had played basketball my whole life, it made me start like really honing in and learning about more about the game and honing my craft. Is that the word, honing? I don't know. But just really perfecting my craft and taking it way more serious than I did before. It really made me have to grow up in the training world and really have to lock in every time I went to the gym. I started watching so much more film of basketball. Instead of just watching the basketball, I actually started watching everything else, the help side, etc., just everything else, all the small details of the game that I probably ignored as a player at times. Sometimes I didn't, sometimes I did, but I probably 9 times out of 10, because I felt like I was just so athletically gifted and somewhat skilled, I just ignored it. But when I started training, I started paying way more attention to it. Oh my God, these roads are terrible. More and more attention to it. I can't lie and say that I don't think I'm great at what I do now, because I do. I'm not saying I'm the best trainer in the country or the world, but I know I'm good at what I do, and I'm very confident in my craft. And I watch basketball constantly, and I'm always breaking down things, especially the people I train, which you have to do if you're a trainer or aspiring trainer. You have to watch your kids or players, whatever the case may be, and figure out what they need to work on, because their parents are going to call you or text you and tell you all these different things they think you don't worry about, but you need to see these things for yourself. So watching the films and breaking down and going to games and watching these things and figuring out where their spots are going to be in the offense and how they're going to operate on their teams and stuff is a big deal. You have to know these things. And once I started really honing in on that and doing that, like, the training aspect became so much more, I don't want to use the word easy, but it did get easy. Easy in the sense of when I'm in the workout, I feel confident in what I'm teaching said player. So if you are an aspiring trainer, just tap in, lock in. Watch basketball, break film down. Even when you're watching NBA games, just break it down. Look at other things besides who has the basketball all the time. Just break the game down mentally. And I promise you, training will become a whole lot smoother for you.